Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Fright Bites, episode 4, just hanging out with the BrettMan Stewart. And I'm here to answer any questions that you have, or just if there's anything in particular you want to talk about, we shall talk about it. So just let me know. I'm here to hang out until around 2:55. And man, I almost didn't get here in time for the fact that right as I was about to hit like the clock out button at work, somebody decided to show up at the window and ask for my assistance. So I apologize if I'm just a little bit or a little bit late, just a little bit, not too much. So what's going on, everybody? Let me see who all is here. We got Lamontra. What's going on there, Lamontra? How are you doing? We got Paula. How are you doing, Paula? We got Chester. We got Ashton. Let's see here. Then we got Gene. Gene, you're here this week. I'm sorry that you missed last week, but I'm glad you're here this week. And let's see here. Who else we got? We got Byron is here. And yeah, so we're just hanging out. So again, if y'all have any questions, I'm here to answer anything or talk about anything. Because I know that we got a bunch of Friday the 13th news, and that will be the one thing I will not talk about today is the Friday the 13th news, because me and Chris are going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time with our little debut of Real News, where we do a pretty much just cover the biggest news that horror has to offer us right now, and mainly that's Friday the 13th. So we're going to talk about everything new with Friday the 13th, with the little video game, that whole sweet revenge thing. And yes, we'll talk about the mask as well. We'll cover all that. And then afterwards, we'll do a live Q&A with Friday the 13th. So if you have any Friday the 13th questions, and it could be anything Friday the 13th related that you want to ask me and Chris, we'll be there to answer that as well. So that is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Let's see here. We got Jamie. What's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. So yeah, it is 93 degrees outside. I am trying to heat up my car as quickly as I can. And let me know if my car fan is bothering you all for listening to what I have to say. Or if y'all just want me to just stand here or just sit here the entire time, I don't mind that too. Sorry, I had to get a little sip of aqua. It's so hot friggin' here in East Tennessee that, okay, can't hear the car van at all. Perfect. Hopefully you can hear me. So yeah, and Lamontra says, I can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts on the Jason Universe announcements. Yeah, I got some thoughts. That's all I gotta say is I have some thoughts. All right, let me get Chester's comment up here saying, oh, wait a minute. I gotta get my little banner here going too. I am just slipping up here, guys. There we go. That looks so much better. All right, here we go. So what matches are you looking forward to this weekend? And what Chester is referring to is WWE that's going to be in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium for a 2-night SummerSlam, which is the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. So I'm really looking forward to SummerSlam overall. I think the match card for both nights looks awesome. I will almost even say maybe even better than WrestleMania. That's still to be determined. But just on paper, it looks like this could be one of the best premium live events of the year for WWE. But to answer your question, Chester, matches I am looking forward to. The only real one I'm not looking forward to is Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul, because that's just supposed to be Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre, because I'm not sure why they need any of that. Just to be honest with you, like with Jelly Roll and all that. So not looking forward to that. I am so looking forward to TLC with that 6-person TLC tables, ladders, and chairs match for the tag team championship because I thought that's what's supposed to be at WrestleMania, but they were just wanting to build it more and more. And so I'm so happy that they waited and did this at SummerSlam where it has a true chance to shine. And pretty much I think this one can really steal the show for Sunday. I believe it is going to be a Sunday match. But definitely the match I'm looking forward to the most personally, it's CM Punk and Gunther, just to see if my boy can be the best in the world again by being the world heavyweight champion. So let me know, Chester, what matches are you looking forward to? Let's see here. We got Brett number one. What's going on there, Brett number one? Now, Brett, stop it now. I'm Brett number two. Well, really, I'm Brett number three. You're Brett number one, and Brett Patrick is Brett number two. Even though I think he could really quickly be Brett number one. So you be careful, Brett number one, and keep your title role for the ultimate Brett in the horror community. But I'm glad you're here. And if you have any questions, just drop it in the chat. Or just if y'all want anything to talk about, because it doesn't necessarily have to be horror related. It's just, we're a horror channel. So I love to have all the horror movie questions. But if y'all just want to talk about life in general, let's talk about life. So let's see here. Jamie says, Jelly Roll, he's going to wrestle. It may be because I'm a short person, but he seems like a brick powerhouse to me. Well, Jelly Roll's lost a couple of pounds. I would say a lot of pounds. And yeah, so Jelly Roll is going to indeed be wrestling. He was secretly training with superstars like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. And so, yeah, we'll see how he does. So never say never. He might actually really do a good job. So we'll see. I just don't think he's needed in the wrestling ring. So that's just my opinion. Chester's looking forward to Gunther and Punk and the TLC match. So pretty much you're along the same lines as me, Chester. But again, I think the total card for SummerSlam looks really damn good. Let's see here. Brother Fluff. What's going on there, Brother Fluff? Brother Fluff, I gotta show this. Salisbury steak over a jelly roll. You damn right. I love me some Salisbury steak over the jelly roll. So what's going on there, Brother Fluff? Hopefully all's going well with you, my friend. Lamontra, let me get Lamontra here saying, how's life treating you, BrettMan? It's treating me good. I honestly got nothing to complain about. Pretty much I just go over my brain, kind of like what's some of the most important things in my life, which is my health, my family's health, my friends' health. As long as I got some food in my stomach, if I'm waking up in the morning, and and if I'm paying my bills like I'm supposed to, if I'm doing all that, honestly, I got nothing really to complain about. Had a little rough day yesterday at work, and it kind of just led to some rough, just kind of like think about some rough things, like nothing bad. It's just like sometimes we can just all have one of these days where it's just like the world is against you in a way, or just like you're just trying to do something great for other people, and it just seems like they really kind of don't give it back in a way, or just like you just try to do something nice and they just really don't do anything at all. Had one of those days yesterday, but today it's a brand new day. I'm all good. Everything is going smooth sailing. And actually, right before I got to my car, I actually finished with my top 100 horror movies of all time for me personally. And I'll talk more about that later on. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and say that is the hardest thing I ever had to do in YouTubing for me, is to come up with 100 horror movies to make my top 100. So I'm really looking forward to getting started on that project and to reveal more here soon. But Lamondra, I hope you're doing okay, my friend. Enough about me. What about you? That horror couple is in the chat. What's going on there? That horror couple. Is this Kaylee or is this Robbie? Or it's just like you are like one of the same person, like Two Face. Like Two Face is also Harvey Dent and Scary Face. Combine them together, they're Two Face. So which one of the Two Faces am I talking to in that horror couple? And we also got Ryan in the chat too. What's going on there, Ryan? How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully all is going well. Let's see here. What's Ashton got to say? Ashton says, top 100, it will take me all day to think of 50. And yeah, that's the thing, Ashton. I could easily go top 200 if I really honestly wanted to. It's just I kind of did it in a way where I did my letterbox from 5 stars to 3.5 stars, or actually 3 stars, but honestly, no spoiler or anything. I didn't really draw anything in my 3 star department. So if it's 3.5 and 5 on the letterbox scale, it's going to be on this top 100 list. Which of those movies is on that list? Stay tuned and find out. Let's see here. Oh, Aaron Click, what's going on there, Aaron? How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully, all is going well with you. We're just hanging out, getting ready to answer Jamie's question here. What's for lunch? I'm having leftover roast beef and potatoes, which, phew, Jamie, you got me beat on that one for all the things I've been cooking lately. Because roast beef and potatoes sounds freaking incredible. So I'm very jealous of you because me, yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Lately, I kind of not been doing the best job on my diet. Everything's just been very hectic with me, and a busy July for living in the theater too. There were a lot of movies that came out in the month of July, like big time movies. So of course it requires like big popcorn and drink. So I'm trying to cut back a little bit on it, going back onto a diet. So what I had for lunch was just an apple, because as they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So Jamie, enjoy that roast beef and potatoes for the both of us, please. Let's see here. Lamantra's doing all right. Just been working and helping my friends out on their film. Which, dude, if anybody can help them out with their fan film projects or just their film projects, it would be you, Lamantra. I'm gearing up for my last semester at college and film school. I'll be helping out on 2 capstone films. And I'm going to safely guess you're not allowed to talk about those films that you are working on, but I'm sure knowing you, it's something badass that you're working on. So I am so happy for you. So just keep pushing, my friend. Everything's going to work out the way it's going to, man. And I'm so freaking proud of you. And I know this chat's very proud of you as well. And we appreciate everything that you all or that you do for the channel, for Good Will Hunting, and everybody as well, because without you guys, none of this is possible. And you're also hoping to get more paid film jobs so I can join the union, start working my career in filmmaking and work full time. Well, Lamantra, if you want to do it, you make it happen, my friend. You keep working hard for it because I believe in you, my friend. I believe. Let's see here. Ashton can eat apples and grapes all day. Ashton, I am the exact same way. One of my weaknesses in food is grapes. Because actually, Ashton, what kind of grape person are you? Are you like the reddish grapes or are you a green grape person? I am a green grape person to me. And Jamie says, I love apples. Worthy choice on a hot day. Yeah, and I also think, too, with apple, like when you bite in, you get a little bit of hydration with that as well, with some of the juices from the apples. So I, I would say apples are definitely a solid choice, especially for the summer. And also, you got to keep drinking your water. Oh, look at that Camp Crystal Lake action right there. All right, what do we got here? We are Ashton and Jamie are green grape people. I love it. I love green grapes. Let's see here. Lamantra says, "Thank you, thank you, Brett. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you a lot, my brother." Well, dude, appreciate you too. Thank you so much, my friend. So let's see here. It is around 2:18. We got 11 people here in the chat. So for a lot of you that have, or some of you, I would say a good half of you that have not said hello just yet, leave a comment down below. Say hello so I can say hello to you back along with this amazing chat. All right. Is there anything I want to talk about? Well, damn, it's kind of hard to talk about anything without immediately going to Friday the 13th again. I'm saving all that Friday the 13th talk for tomorrow. So I'm just trying to think here. You know what? I got it. What are y'all watching on Netflix or any streaming service? Is there really anything you all been watching lately? Because I'm taking a little hiatus from Survivor. I've gone through, see here, I've gone through 16 seasons of Survivor right now. I'm about to drop into season 17. So I'm taking a little break and just watching some documentaries on Netflix. And then once I kind of get over that little fatigue of Survivor, I'm going to hit right into Survivor season 17 because I heard Survivor season 17 is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to diving into that season in particular. Well, Byron, we are so happy for you to stop by and saying hi. And you just watched WWE Unreal on Netflix, which guess what? I binge watched all of that yesterday and I thought it was very telling. And I just didn't know, like, I just had no idea how much teamwork has to be at the gorilla position. Which is kind of like where the whole show happens. It's you all think the show happens in the ring. Technically, yes, but really it happens in the gorilla position. So with the gorilla position, the camera crew, and all that just working together, timing everything out that goes on in the ring, it's just freaking incredible. So WWE, you did an amazing job with your documentary series on Unreal. So great job. We got Adams here. What's going on there, Adam? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you and great seeing you again. So if you got any questions you want to ask me, as you see down there, ask BrettMan anything. Ask away, my friend. See here. Aaron has not streamed anything in a long time. Well, Aaron, I gotta just say for my boy Paulie, what you waiting for? Go stream something, you son of a gun. Even though he doesn't say son of a gun. So, Aaron, find yourself in the stream, my friend. There's so much out there. Ashton says he needs to rewatch Wednesday before part 1 of season 2 drops next week. And Ashton, I would say that is a great strategy, but if you kind of don't have the time to do that, they are usually, especially Netflix, they're usually very good about doing like a whole big recap before the first episode truly starts for Wednesday. Or for really any show, they do a good job of like a recap montage. A recap montage. I'm not sure why I look that way, but yeah, they usually do a really good job there, Ashton. So if you rewatch it, awesome. I'm jealous of you, but I just don't see for me having the time to rewatch it myself. But I am so looking forward to season 2 of Wednesday and to see what kind of evil shenanigans she has next. Let's see here. Aaron didn't watch my 4K of Cobra last night. I love that movie. Well, dadgummit, I still need to see Cobra because I hear it's kind of like an action horror movie. So I love my action horror movies. So I got to check out Cobra soon. Let's see here. You are just chatting away. That's badass. And I've seen a Fright Bite record of 13 people here in the chat. So let's continue breaking records on Fright Bites for episode 4 today. And plus, 4 is my second favorite number. 4, 2, even. So let's see here. Chester, I watched a WWE Unreal on Netflix yesterday. It's a WWE documentary 5 episode. Yeah, I binge watched it too. Chester, let me know. Did you really enjoy it? Because I certainly did. Jamie says, I haven't been watching much because I'm obsessed with the game Alan Wake 2. I need that platinum. It's Twin Peaks inspired. Alan Wake 2. It's a game. I need to do more research on that because I don't think I've ever heard of it. But again, anything Twin Peaks inspiration, I got to check that out. Let's see here. Ryan got a question here. Did anyone see the new Avatar trailer? Ryan, I did when I got to saw Fantastic Four in IMAX right before they played the movie. They did an IMAX exclusive trailer sneak peek of Avatar. Avatar. God, I can't speak today. Avatar, which I believe it is called Fire and Ash. I know Ash is in there. I just forgot the second word of that. So I'm just going with Fire. I'm going to assume it's called Fire and Ash. And it looks very interesting. Like, first off, looks absolutely beautiful. And IMAX, I have no I'm not shocked at all. James Cameron making a beautiful movie. You know that's going to happen, but just to me, with what Avatar did in the second movie, kind of really just went all over the place to me for a story perspective. And it looks like we're going to continue going into like this whole direction of just like, I think kind of a confusing story. It certainly confused me with the second movie, so I feel like this third movie is going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to include some liquid hot magma into this. So and they're more a villain avatar or more villain blue people. I guess that's what you call them, blue people, blue alien, or just avatars, just evil avatars. So that to me intrigues me a little bit, and I will definitely check that movie out in the theater in December. All right, let's see here. Ashton just watched Slumber Party Massacre 2 last night. That pimple scene was something. Yeah, that whole movie was just something, wasn't it, Ashton? But Ashton, you gotta tell me, how did you like about the killer guitar player with his freaking guitar with the drill on it? Like, you let me know. What do you think about our killer in Slumber Party Massacre 2? Because I think he's badass. Let's see here. Adam says, have you been watching Dexter Resurrection? Adam, I have not seen any episodes of Dexter. I heard the show is really good, and so I do need to watch it eventually. But I heard that the season finale of Dexter just kind of rubbed people the wrong way. So that's kind of what concerns me. It's just I hate going through a show with such just a bad conclusion or a bad series finale. So to me, I'm just kind of taking my time, but hopefully eventually I will get to the Dexter show. Let's see here. Jamie has made me and Brett Twin Peaks fans. Yeah, absolutely. Jamie played a big part of me being a Twin Peaks fan, but it's really Destiny was the one that really finally pushed me into starting Twin Peaks. So I got to give her some credit as well. So her and Jamie were the two big factors of me watching Twin Peaks. So let's see here. Chester, have you seen Dangerous Animals yet? Chester, I am waiting patiently for it to drop on Shudder. The moment it drops on Shudder, I am watching it immediately because I was so damn sad that I missed it in the theater because unfortunately when it came out, I was on vacation at Myrtle Beach. So I didn't get a chance to see it in Myrtle Beach. Definitely wasn't going to miss John Wick's Ballerina, but definitely was sad to miss Dangerous Animals. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm hearing really good things about that movie. You might never know. It could be a real horror nominee for Best Stream Movie of 2025. All right, let's see here. Alan Wake 1 and 2 are both Twin Peaks inspired. I consider the writer Sam Lake the David Lynch of the gaming world. He also wrote Max Payne, Quantum Break, and Control, all great games. I've definitely heard of Quantum Break before, but the other two games that you just mentioned, haven't heard of those either. So here's what I'm going to do, Jamie. I just Snapchatted that photo right there. So wait a minute. Oh, real quickly, sorry, because I just realized that my phone is connected to my car. So are you all still able to hear me okay? Because I'm not sure if my volume or my audio is coming from my car or is it coming from my phone. I'm hoping it's coming from my phone. So let me know real quick. Okay, Ashton's okay. I can hear you. I can hear you. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. But Jamie, I took a picture of all that. So when I get back to the office, if nothing is going too crazy for me, I'm going to watch some highlights of these games and just to see where it's all about in the world of Twin Peaks. All right, I am all caught up in the chat here, and it's close to being 2:30, so that will mean I will have 25 minutes left, enough time for me to end this stream, and for you all to jump on over to Davey Defray's channel at 3 o'clock, because I'm sure he is doing a late night with the Davey, the afternoon version of it, because I think his guest, her name is M. That M is over at the UK, so it's like 8 o'clock her time, and like three. Well, actually, not three. Well, it'll be 3 Eastern time, 8 o'clock her time, and Davey, lucky some of a gun, it's like noon Eastern time for him since he's on a 3 hour time difference than I am. So be sure after this, hop on over to Davey's channel and check him out for his episode of Late Night with the Davey. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. Yo, Adrian, how you doing? Hopefully all is going good in your world, you know. So, Adrian, hopefully you're doing good, my friend. And we also got Gory Tiger in the chat too. What's going on there, Gory? How are you doing? And let me ask you something, Gory. Do you really have a tiger that's really gory? Let me know. All right. I don't see any other questions. So again, if you got questions, right down there, ask or let me go. Ask BrettMan anything. So be sure to ask me anything. I'll be happy to answer of all questions. Of course, you all know my two exceptions of particular topics of questions. I will not bring it up on the channel, in which those are real quickly if anybody's new. No religion talk, no politic talk. There's other YouTube channels that cover that stuff for your interest. If you're really interested in it, go over there. Here, we love to have fun with horror movies and just having fun in general. And Gory Tiger, I knew you damn had a tiger that's gory. So I just wonder, is it really true? Do tigers really love pepper? Do they really hate cinnamon? Let me know. And Aaron might go see Eddington in the theater tonight. Aaron, excuse me, still lingering from a cough. Might go see Eddington. Aaron, let me know, what is Eddington about? Because I just saw it when I was ordering some movie tickets on Regal, and I saw that movie was coming soon. What's that movie about? You might never know. You might convince me to go see it. And Jamie says, I'll be at Davey's stream and on the clock. Hashtag digital bouncer. And you know what, Jamie? I'm sure Davey really appreciates that. So you're awesome, Jamie, like always. We got the Sergeant Shitty Pickle. What's going on there, Sergeant? Hopefully all is going well with you. And Sergeant Shitty Pickle, a little birdie told me you had a birthday recently. So everybody in the chat, say happy birthday to Sergeant Shitty. I'm sure that Sergeant Shitty would really appreciate a happy birthday shout out, even if it's a belated happy birthday. And excuse me. Sorry if I'm coughing in your ears. It's hard to mute on a phone. So Sergeant Shitty Pickle says, "What you eating?" I had an apple earlier because I'm on a little bit of a restricted diet. I'm trying to get back to my weight being between 210 and 215. When I started Monday, I was at 218. So if I could just drop, I would say a good 4 to 5 pounds, I'm all good. And it starts with an apple because Sergeant Shitty Pickle, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So let's see here. And Gory Tiger says only baked goods that tigers like. So good to know. So if I'm ever encountering a tiger, I know just to throw some baked goods at it. Let's see here. Byron with a question here. What horror movie of this generation has had the most unique marketing strategy? Well, Byron, that's an easy one, my friend. Actually, it's probably not as easy as I thought. It's kind of like it goes down between two movies for me with that really just really know how to market their movie. The first movie is Longlegs. With the way they do their trailers, was absolutely phenomenal and amazing marketing on that. But what really is the king to your question, like the best one of this generation, to me, it has to be Smile, because just having everywhere around the world just doing the whole smile face like that, it's absolutely terrifying, but it's absolutely brilliant strategy, and that easily got me to the theater quickly with something like that. So to answer your question, Smile to me had the best unique marketing, while Longlegs had really good marketing as well with their trailer. See here. Yeah, there we go. Wish Shitty a happy birthday, and I hope it was a shitty. Nah, I'm just messing. Hopefully, it was a really good birthday. Oh, oh, Aaron. I know what it is now because I remember Braden seeing that movie and I read his review on it. It's about people's reactions to COVID-19, the global bastard. But it doesn't take sides. It presents it all, and I hear some of it is hilarious, some of it is crazy. And yeah, with Pedro Pascal and Joaquin Phoenix in that movie, I have no like not shocked at all to hear what you said about it being hilarious and crazy, because they are crazy and they are hilarious if given the good enough script to pull it off. So I heard it was good, but honestly for me, it's just not that kind of movie for me. Maybe if it's streaming and if I'm bored one day, I will tune into it and see what it's all about. But to me, it's not nothing I'm going to rush to the theater for. But hopefully, Aaron, you have a great time with it. Let's see here. Seeing the trailer for Weapons, Sergeant Shitty Pickle, I have only seen the tiny little teaser trailer they released back a couple of months ago. Kind of like implementing this whole thing with 2:17 a.m. That's all I know. So any other trailer or pictures or anything weapons related after that, I have not seen it, and I do not plan to see anything else or to do any reading, because it's just one of these movies where you're supposed to go in as blind as you can. But I needed to see that teaser trailer just to be sold on it. But with, hey, kids, 2:17 a.m., what could possibly go wrong? That's all you need for me to get to the theater. So I'm there theater day one. And actually, what's hilarious about that, since you brought it up, Shitty, I do get to see Weapons next week on Thursday at 2:17 p.m. So there's not more of an appropriate time to see Weapons than at 2:17 p.m. And so that's to me next Thursday. I'll watch it. I'll get an real time reaction out on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And then the next day, I'll get my Letterbox spoiler free review out. So again, really looking forward to Weapons. No, Sergeant Shitty, you are not the only person seeing Pedro everywhere. He's a good actor, but sit down for a bit. I actually did enjoy Fantastic Four. Dude, I loved Fantastic Four. I thought it did a really damn good job. And finally, and I'm saying finally, it did what felt like it could not be done with Fantastic Four. Just be really damn good. We finally got Marvel, who took care of Fantastic Four. They did a great job with it. I thought the cast was great. Even though I will say The Thing and Chris Evans from the first ever Fantastic Four, well, technically the second Fantastic Four movie by Fox, I thought those were the better Human Torch and The Thing. But when it comes to Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman, Pedro Pascal and Kirby did perfect. They were the perfect casting choice with those roles there too. So I had a great time with Fantastic Four. But to get back with Pedro Pascal, yes, we have been seeing him everywhere, but I don't fault him for that because hey, if it puts more money in your pocket, who's to judge? So Pedro, if you want to keep busting your ass and doing all these movies, go for it. I do not judge you whatsoever. Let's see here. Ashton says, I stay away from trailers for Together and Weapons. And Ashton, great call on both of those movies because I definitely want you to go into Together. Oh, actually, no, Ashton, you did see Together. And I'm glad you didn't watch the trailer because I bet for you that was a better viewing experience. Let's see here. Happy Sanjo. What's going on there, Happy? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. It is 2:39, close to being 2:40. So about 15 minutes left. So again, get your questions in here for the next 15 minutes before you hop over to Davey Defray's channel. Pedro, I am everything Pascal. What a good middle name, Ashton. And can't stand Pedro. Now, Jamie, why can't you stand our boy Pedro Pascal? Come on, what about that Saturday Night Live skit lately? Matthew, I'm here. Like, me and Brad freaking quote that all the freaking time. We love Pedro in that segment of Saturday Night Live. I am doing good, bro. Hope you are having a good day. Trust me, Happy Sanjo, I'm having such a good day today. Way better than yesterday. So that's why I'm saying, even if you have a bad day, just fight through it because the next day, it always gets better for you. And that's what I'm at right now. I'm having a great day so far. And I appreciate, and again, Happy Sanjo, appreciate you. And Happy Sanjo, I need to work with you on something because I see you doing a YouTube channel, and I think I was in one of your live streams one time. But I would absolutely love to work on to do a live stream with you in the future. I would love to do that. So if you're interested, hit me up on the DMs, and we'll try to set something up. And also, Happy Sancho has Pedro Pascal fatigue. And Sergeant Shitty Pickles says he's a good actor, but comes off as a complete douche as a person. Well, damn. I hear nothing but good things about Pedro Pascal, and maybe, and I'm not trying to defend him or any way or change your mind, but yeah, for my main thing I understand about Pedro Pascal is about him like out in public. He has anxiety, some kind of anxiety, which to me, I think he just spreads a good message about like, hey, I got this anxiety, but with the right people around me, I can do things like acting or make appearances and all that. So again, I don't judge the man, but if he really is a douchebag in real life, that's sad to hear that. But all for what I hear, everything but positive things about our boy Pedro Pascal. Jamie says Pedro is okay, but I'm rebelling because he isn't everything. I think they are overdoing it a bit. I will say I do think they are overdoing it just a bit. Just a bit. But again, I'm not going to fault anybody for wanting to make that money. So if he's doing projects that he's enjoyed doing, or if he is doing movies, like it just anything, if you enjoy it, freaking do it, even if people are fatigue on you. So Pedro, keep making that money. Happy Sancho says, yeah, man, I'll hit you up. Looking forward to hearing from you, man. Just again, let me know when it's the right thing for you to do at the right time, because I don't like to force people to do anything. So just you let me know when you're ready. Oh, did Pedro Pascal touch William Defoe's wife? I didn't hear nothing about that. But again, it's like Pedro has anxiety, so it's like the best example I can show is that Pedro was kind of having a little anxiety episode during an interview, but then Kirby, kind of like Kirby who plays Mrs. Fantastic or the Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four, she grabbed his hand. So it's kind of like some kind of touch where it kind of just calms him down a bit. I'm not saying that's probably what happened in that situation, but that's one of the examples how I see Pedro deals with anxiety out in public. Oh, and Happy Sanjo, you deal with him anxiety as well. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you find a way that it works better for you, and just never let anxiety just defeat you, my friend. You kick anxiety's ass. Again, I probably got no room to talk for an opinion like that, but I just know that I believe in you. You can kick its ass. Oh, you say it was just awkward and not malicious. Yeah, and again, Pedro's kind of comes off as a little bit of an awkward person too. So, I, I I'm not shocked by that. Eli Cortez, the Oprah Winfrey of anything YouTube. What's going on there, Eli? How are you doing? And what I mean by Oprah Winfrey is because he is an awesome wrenchman on other people's YouTube channels. Now an awesome wrenchman on Good Real Hunting, and he likes to spread the joy and to promote other people's YouTube channels. So if you got a YouTube channel, Eli always makes sure that your channels get mentioned. So Eli, hopefully all is going good, and we all appreciate what you do as a wrenchman for all these great content creators. Happy Sanjo says, I have a dental assistant hold my hand during numbing injections, dental work, or I can't do it. And dude, I don't blame you. I don't need to do like the whole hand thing, but I definitely grip the hell out of my chair when anybody's numbing me when it comes to like to anything in my mouth. With dental procedures. So, dude, that's awesome that you have a dental assistant that helps you during that time. That's badass. So, awesome. Ashton deals with anxiety and depression, but you all know that already. And dude, I am so sorry for that. Again, I'm not the person that needs to have, or like I have an opinion on that because I do not have that kind of feeling. So I just hope that you are dealing with it as best as you can. Again, just don't let it overcome you. You overcome it, my friend. Ashton, you are such a good supporter on not just Good Real Hunting, but on everybody else's horror movie or just anybody's YouTube channel. You are so great. And if nobody can see that, fuck them. And yeah, I'll say fuck them on my lunch break. Fuck them if they don't appreciate you. But I just know people like me, Davey, Lee, and all those channels, we appreciate you and what you do. And just not Ashton, too. It's everybody, because without all of you, we do not work on YouTube. What we do on YouTube does not matter without you. So we appreciate each and every single one of you. I definitely do. So that's why I try to bust my ass for you all to bring on the best content that I can possibly give you. And there we go. Eli Cortez already showing off his Oprah Winfrey and sharing Jamie's YouTube channel link. So everybody do a quick favor. Go subscribe to Jamie Hart because as Ashton says, Jamie Hart is the heart of our horror community. Eli, you my guy. And I thought I told you to wait in the truck. So wait in the truck and I'll meet you. Nah, I'm just kidding. You the man. So let's see here. And Jamie suggested Eli to Davy. And Jamie, good call, girl, because Eli is a great wrenchman. And Happy Sanjo says that Eli is a legend, and he definitely is a legend. I would easily say that better legend than I am. Fuck the BrettMan. Eli's the real legend. All right, it is 2:48, so I got about until 2:55. So that, for my math, that's about 7 minutes. So if y'all have any last minute questions or just a topic that's not Friday the 13th, because we're doing that tomorrow night, me and Chris are. Brad will be missing in action, and he apologizes for that, but he'll be back the next week. But we do have our topic for the Summer Slash tournament, and we definitely do have the attention to do Summer Slash towards the end of August. Aaron Click says, BrettMan, did you see my question? No biggie. Well, let me scroll back up there. And sorry I'm this close. So let's see here. Okay, there you are. There we go. Aaron, I'm so sorry about that. Because with me doing on my phone, it's hard. It's almost not non-existent for me to star your comment. While if I'm on my computer, I can star everybody's comment and never lose a question. So let me get your question here. Do you miss movies being in theaters longer? I do. Sometimes I can't get to the theater in time before a movie's theatrical run ends. Aaron, excuse me. I'll say this to my, like, just for me, it really doesn't matter to me about how long movies are in the theater for. I do hope that they are in there for a long time. It's kind of like you said, it's for people like you that can't rush to the theater immediately to go see it. I could see where that could be a pain in the ass for someone like you that can't get to the theater immediately. But with me, it's not a big deal because I'm like almost there day one, or as close to day one as you can possibly get. So it's different for you than it's different for me. But I will say, if it's a movie like Superman, or if it's just a damn good movie, be in the theater as long as you can and make that money. But if you're struggling to make money, then, or if you're like struggling to make money, or if you're a movie like I Know What You Did Last Summer, get the hell out of the theater and just go straight to streaming on that. Especially I Know What You Did Last Summer. It needs to get out of the theater quickly and as quickly as possible. So hopefully, Aaron, I answered your question, but it's just a difference of opinion between me and you. I know it's a pain in the ass for you, but for me, it's not that much of a pain in the ass for. All right, let me catch back onto the chat real quick. You're welcome, Ashton. I see you thanking me. All right, there we go. All right, let's see here. Yes, Eli. And Eli, I'll leave that up for the rest of this particular stream. The community is too awesome. And I have my stories and my old original opinions on the horror community. But man, after I joined Killer Flakes and meeting you all completely changed my mind on my feelings for the horror community. The best community out there in the world. And you're right, Chester. We are here for each other. You damn right we are. All right. Aaron Clegg, I'll have to confess here. Are you coming up with those rhymes and riddles for the riddle post for Chills and Thrills? Like, I'm one of those people. If I did do it, I'll give myself credit. If I don't, I'm not going to give myself credit for it. And I will admit, I use ChatGPT's help when I come up with those riddles. Hopefully, they're hard riddles. If not, I'm going to have to get on ChatGPT to make them a little bit harder. But with how much I got going on in life, it's harder for me just to sit down and just to start thinking of some ideas. Like, I have ideas in my head, but it's great to have something like ChatGPT to help me take what's in my head and to put it on paper, or just to type it out for me. And so ChatGPT can do a lot of good for a YouTuber, but it's just, to me, it's my job to humanize what GBT. I can't even say it. I talk so much today. But what the chat GBT, there we go. So what it does, it's my job to humanize it. It can do a lot of work for me and super quickly too, but it's my job to humanize it. So there's a difference between that. But if I just do everything that chat GPT does, what the hell am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I should just let Chat GPT run my YouTube channel. So that is just the honest opinion, my friend, is that I do use Chat GPT for a lot of things, but it's up to me at the end of the day to humanize it. And Ash and I know, I'm sorry to bring up, I know what you did last summer. And Eli Cortez is enjoying the riddles, so badass. And Aaron says, no worries, cool thing you got going on. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And keep it going with the riddles, Chester says. So thank you all so much. And also just be sure to subscribe to Chills and Thrills, because it's not this coming Saturday. It's the following Saturday. I believe that is August the 9th will be the very first live stream and the very first watch party that we will do. And this Friday, I will be releasing the entire schedule for the month of August for the 4 horror movies that will be watching for the theme of Heat Wave. So we're at 46 subscribers right now on Chills and Thrills. It would mean so much to me if we can get to at least 50 subscribers before that very first live show. And starting next week, I will promote the first movie, and I'll release a poll letting you all vote on the rating and to share off that rating towards the end of that watch party stream. So with that in mind, it's 2:54. So I'm going to go ahead and close on out here and just let Davey take over from there at 3 o'clock Eastern time over on his channel for an afternoon version of Late Night with the Davey. I am the BrettMan, and tomorrow me and Chris will be tackling everything Friday the 13th with the news. And if you all have any questions about anything Friday the 13th in that franchise, bring those questions as well. Me and Chris will answer them. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out here. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Have a good day, everybody.